Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lounging with Lo session today. As always, I am your host, Lo. I so am happy to have you guys with me here today. So we are going to go over Season 2 of Castle. Now, as a disclaimer, for those who have not watched Castle 2 of Castle Season 1 or 2, I would implore you to refrain listening from the podcast further because, again, I'm going to do a quick, small recap of Castle Season 1, and then we're going to talk about some things inside of Season 2 that I don't want to give away to my listeners. But if you guys have already seen Castle 2, of Season 2, I'm sorry. I keep saying Castle 2. I do apologize. So again, we're going to listen to Castle Season 2. This is the first time we see an intro or kind of like a theme going on here. So we're going to play that small clip real quick here, and then we'll get to the recap here. So here is Season 2 theme song of Castle.
There are two kinds of folks who sit around thinking about how to kill people. Psychopaths and mystery writers. I'm the kind that pays better. Who am I? I'm Rick Castle. Castle. I really am ruggedly handsome, aren't I? Every writer needs inspiration, and I found mine.
Detective Kate Beckett. Nikki Heath.
The character he's basing on you.
And thanks to my friendship with the mayor, I get to be on her case.
I'd be happy to let you spank me.
And together we catch killers. Make a pretty good team, like Starsky and Hutch, Turner and Hooch.
You do remind me a little of Hooch.
All right, guys. I'm hoping you guys were able to get a little feel of what every episode starts with Season 2. So as I mentioned, we're going to go into a quick recap for those who have already seen Season 1. Again, if you remember from my last podcast when we did the Season 1 overview, towards the end that we discovered another layer of the Kate Beckett onion, as I like to call it, of why she became a cop and a little bit of the beginning of her mother's murder. And then we also discovered towards the end that we saw that Castle open up her case, and with Dr. Murray's help, which is one of the medical examiners that helped him with some of his Derek Storm novels, discovered something and was left with a cliffhanger to see if Castle and Beckett will stay together. Now, in Season 2, we do see Beckett back to her crime solving as normal, which is her job, but we still see her a little upset about Castle, opening up her mom's case. And then after the first case is done, after the first season, they decide to reconcile with each other, and they forgive each other, and we are back to normal. There are some things inside of Season 2 that we're going to see between Castle and Beckett, the tension between them of their quote-unquote relationship, and some of their jealous moments.
Do I detect some jealousy?
Me jealous? Double.
We also see two characters in the season as well, Tom Deming and Sidney Perlmutter. Tom Deming is a cop that works in the burglary division and has helped Beckett in the team with some of the cases that are involved with either some of them have been or deal with the burglary, or they just need an extra eyes for the case and things like that. And then again, we see the jealous Castle seeing Beckett with Deming, and obviously he puts Deming into the book of one of his Nikki Heath books and is and just kills him off. But that's a spoiler for one of the books probably. And then Sidney Perlmutter, he's another medical examiner that helps Beckett and the team with any of the cases that Lainey is not available with, and I cringe every time I see him because I don't like his character. The actor that plays him is good, but I don't like his character. Like I said, I think Lainey is the best medical examiner, and Tamala Jones, if you're listening, I think you're the bomb girl. In Season 2, we see a lot of familiar faces, I'm sure, of all ages. I'm sure you guys have seen them before, so let's go ahead and get started here, because we have a lot to cover for those as well. Jim O'Hare, he plays Hal Rossi in one of the Season 2 episodes. He is best known for Parks and Recreation by the name of Jerry, or Gary, or however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Gary. Brendan Elliott, he plays Jason Causeway. You've seen him in probably any of the Hallmark movies. Tori DeVito, she plays Sierra Godwin. She is one of the doctors from Chicago MD, which I didn't realize until I kind of looked at her face after I was looking at some TikTok videos. Robert Pine, he's Gary Finnegan. You've seen it for all my older listeners, I should say. You probably recognize him in Chips. He was one of the cops there. And this is another fun fact, guys. Robert Pine is actually Chris Pine. That's his dad. I'm not sure if you guys knew that. Chris Pine plays James T. Kirk from the Star Trek series that they've redone. He's also in Princess Diaries Royal Engagement as well. Tyler Hoechlin, if I'm saying that name correctly, you've seen him in Teen Wolf TV series that they show on the TV, and also he plays Superman or Clark Kent in Supergirl. David Ramsey, he was one of the characters in Arrow. Elaine Hendricks, she played Melissa Talbot. She was Meredith from The Parent Trap with Natalie Richardson, Dennis Quaid, and Lindsay Lohan. Debbie Mazur, she plays Paula Hayes. Ryder Strong, who was Rocco Jones. He was from Boy Meets World. That's our beloved Sean. The wonderful Alyssa Milano. She plays Kira Blaine. She's best known for Phoebe in Charmed. James Cosmo, I've seen him in Braveheart. I'm sure you've probably seen him in other movies as well, or maybe TV shows as well. Patrick Saint Spirit, he is the captain from the TV show SWAT on CBS. He plays with them. He acts alongside with Shamar Moore. Navi Rawat, she played in Numbers with the guy that played Bernard in the Santa Claus series. Gil Birmingham, he was Jacob Black's father from Twilight series. Marin Dungy, she was Jennifer Gardner's friend in Alias. And Julie Gonzalo, she was in Freaky Friday, which is the mean girl, and she was also in a few Hallmark movies as well. So like I said, this episode is all about trivia and interesting facts and things like that. So I'm gonna kind of I know I have a lot of trivia here, but I think I'm just gonna pick my top ones I think you guys will probably like, and then we'll end the episode here with a few takeaways here. Let's see. Oh, in the episode where it says Sucker Punch, when Beckett discovers the bags of drugs hidden in the bus station locker, she cuts one open and tastes a little bit of it to identify that as heroin. Now, although it's a very common thing for cops to do in the TV shows and movies that we see, it's actually strictly against actual police procedure to do this. So aside from the rules against law enforcement officers ingesting any illegal drugs, there's also the chance that an unknown powder found during an investigation may be laced with an even more dangerous or lethal poison like anthrax, ricin, and cyanide. All also have white powder forms. Let's see. So I have a little clip from the episode previous to the Sucker Punches. Is called A Rose Forever After. The famous "Shut Up" and Laney's laying to the corpse saying "You may not see it, but I do." That is actually improvised. And also we see in about 20 minutes of the episode, Castle and Becca have a conversation in the elevator about Castle and Kira. That mirrors a conversation with the roles reversed, as we saw in season 1 with Beckett and Will Sorensen in Little Girl Lost. So I'm going to kind of play that little small clip here, and then we'll kind of get back to a little bit more trivia. So here is that clip.
Great. Anything else?
You tell me.
What?
Don't what me. Castle's lost love.
Yeah, what about it?
Girl, I'm gonna smack you. You work side by side every day. Now little Miss Bride shows up. Don't tell me you're not the least bit jealous.
Oh, please. You've been inhaling too many autopsy fluids.
Honey, just because you can't see what's going on doesn't mean everyone else doesn't see what's going on. Shut up. Mm-hmm. I see it. You may not, but I do.
All right. So I thought you guys would like that as much as I did. I think that was one of my favorite things in front of the inside that episode there. Let's see. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys are baseball fans, so just humor me. There's a couple things from the Suicide Squeeze episode that I wanted to share with you. So, the Beckett is thrilled to meet Joe Torre, or Torres. I'm sorry. Although he was the manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers when the episode was shooting, he's most famous for managing the New York Yankees from '96 to 2007. During those 11 years, the Yankees compiled a .605 winning percentage, making the playoffs just about every year. They've won 4 World Series titles, 6 American League pennants, and 10 American League East Division titles. He himself has won American League Manager of the Year in '96 and also in 1998. So the term Suicide Squeeze is a play inside of baseball. So what that means is, in a close or low-scoring game, the team on offense may employ it in order to score a extra insurance run, the tying run, or the winning run. So when the base runner is on third base, the runner breaks for home plate at the as the pitcher delivers the ball to the catcher, while the batter squares for a sacrifice bunt. Now, the play is also named because, by taking off early, combined with the chance that the batter might miss the bunt, the incoming runner is metaphorically committing suicide. He's likely to be tagged out at home with little to no time to stop in reverse direction, which he may also be likely to be thrown out, retreating to third. I didn't know if you guys knew that. So the episode where it says boom, this is Castle's most watched episode with 14.5 million viewers. This is part 2 from the episode Tick, Tick, Tick. Let's see. Oh, and here's the last one, guys. So Castle suggests, this is in Lace Shaft. So Castle suggests to Beckett that the two of them should have a signature line, just like the victim and his buddy had in their show. He then pitches 2, which is "She's armed, he's dangerous," and a new chapter in Crime Solving. I'm sorry. They're both promotional taglines for the show. There are 2 actresses that play Bobby Mann's wives, and they were on separate hit sitcoms back in the 90s. So Nicole Tom, she played the Cindy Mann. She actually played Maggie in The Nanny back in 1993, which I didn't even know that. I didn't recognize her at first. And Beth Broderick, she played Barbara Mann on the show. She played Aunt Zelda from Sabrina the Teenage Witch back in 1996, and was also the young John Huetes made several guest appearances as well. So guys, there's a lot more trivia, but you can look at those on IMDb. That's where I got most of my trivia facts from, because I wanted to share those with you guys. So the key takeaways from season 2 is that, again, we're starting to see a little bit of tension between Kate and Richard. Obviously, they want to admit feelings for each other, but they're afraid to. And of course, as every TV show with the main characters, especially if they have a good relationship going and they want to express their feelings, they have bad timing, which is unfortunate. And again, we're seeing another piece of the puzzle of Kate Beckett's mom's murder. We figured out who the person was that killed her, and it's crazy. And obviously that everybody Becca comes across to sees that she has feelings for him, but she doesn't want to admit that, even though she can't see it, as Lainey poured out in there as well. So guys, that is a wrap for season 2 overview of Castle. I want to thank you guys for joining me today on Lounging with Lo. Please be sure to subscribe to my podcast. And like and follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram as well. Guys, we're going to... don't miss next week, as we're going to talk about Season 3 of Castle. But until next time, please enjoy the world of Richard Castle and Kate Beckett. Watch Season 1 and watch Season 2 to get familiarized with everything. And also, guys, just let's lounge together. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.